We turn now to Washington and the late news from President Donald Trump saying he will announce new tariffs on imports of steel and aluminum. The president also defending Elon Musk, who is pushing forward with plans to shrink the size of the federal government amid a series of lawsuits. Here's ABC senior White House correspondent Selena Wang.
The night before touching down for the Super Bowl on Air Force One, President Trump announcing he plans to impose 25% tariffs on all steel and aluminum imports, including from Canada and Mexico.
I'll be announcing probably Tuesday or Wednesday at a news conference reciprocal tariffs, and very simply, it's if they charge us, we charge them.
It's the latest news from the White House after a day of blasting judges who are pumping the brakes on Trump and Elon Musk's latest attempts to shrink the size of the federal government. Vice President J.D. Vance disputing their judicial authority, writing, "Judges aren't allowed to control the executive's legitimate power." Senator Adam Schiff firing back. "JD, we both went to law school, but we don't have to be lawyers to know that ignoring court decisions we don't like puts us on a dangerous path to lawlessness." Elon Musk, now head of the newly formed Department of Government Efficiency, calling for those federal judges to be impeached, writing, "It's time," and that the one who paused his department's access needs to be impeached now. Trump in a Super Bowl Sunday interview on Fox defending Musk.
Bottom line, you say you trust him.
Trust Elon? Oh, he's not gaining anything. In fact, I wonder how he can devote the time to it. He's so into it. But I told him to do that. Then I'm going to tell him very soon, like maybe in 24 hours, to go check the Department of Education. He's going to find the same thing. Then I'm going to go to the military. Let's check the military.
The Trump administration's rebuke of the courts coming after a judge temporarily blocked DOJ's access at the Department of Treasury. Millions of Americans' sensitive information, like Social Security and bank account details, kept out of reach after 19 states sued. And USAID's future now in limbo after another federal judge halted plans to place thousands of its workers on leave at the relief agency that provides food to millions of malnourished children around the world.
So this is a disaster, not just from a humanitarian standpoint, from the standpoint of all the beneficiaries who may in fact die because they won't have access to U.S. resources, but it's a disaster for U.S. national interests and national security.
And overnight, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, a government watchdog charged with safeguarding consumers' finances, ordered to cease all supervision and examination activity. The day before, Musk tweeting CFPB RIP. The moves happening even though only Congress has the power to shut down federal agencies. All of this after the White House offered more than 2 million federal employees a buyout last month in a mass email, asking them to resign in exchange for pay and benefits through September.
It's going to save the American people tens of millions of dollars, and we encourage federal workers in this city to accept the very generous offer.
And Rachel, labor unions and Democrats are warning federal workers not to accept the deal, saying that the administration won't be able to pay them out because Congress has not approved the funds. So far, more than 65,000 workers have accepted that offer. Rachel.
And Selena, one more question for you tonight on the news that you just reported. The president telling reporters he plans to announce new tariffs. What more are you learning tonight?
That's right. President Trump said he's planning to announce 25% tariffs on all steel and aluminum imports. He also said he's planning to announce reciprocal tariffs next week. So that means matching the duties that other countries impose on American products. But economists are warning that tariffs are taxes on consumers by raising the price of goods. Rachel?
Selena Wang tracking multiple headlines from the White House tonight. All right, Selena, thank you.
All right, so Trump wants to impose another 25% tariff on all steel and aluminum imports. And like he said on the video, if they're gonna do that to us, charge us 25% on tariffs, we're gonna do the same thing for them. And you know what? I think that's fair. So his tariffs is he spoke about tariffs earlier this year, a way to bring more money into the country. It enriched our country, I think over 100 years ago with former President McKinley, who he spoke about. So, I'm with it. I only could agree with him when it comes to that. Also on the video, Elon Musk has been focusing on pretty much doing an audit on every department in the government. So, but the judges, the U.S. judges, are putting a freeze on what he can do. They're not letting him get into. They put a freeze. They blocked him. A judge blocked him from getting to have access to the Department of Treasury, because these guys are auditing and they're finding out. There's a lot of funny businesses going on with American taxpayers. We're paying all these tax dollars, and then these politicians are using it for their personal use. I heard somewhere where even Hillary Clinton's daughter got 80 million, and I think it was from USAID. So that's what they're doing. Yeah, Elon Musk is with Doge. They're doing an audit of the government, and his main focus is to shrink the size of government. Already, Trump has offered buyouts to government employees, and a lot of them have taken a buyout. But the Democrats are telling the employees not to accept these buyouts. So we'll see how that works out. And also, there's a lot of stuff going on even with USAID. There's a pause on that. Their workers were giving a buyout also. Like I said, Trump is trying to is pretty much doing an audit on the whole government and get rid of what he feel like we need in the government and what we don't. And he spoke continuously about getting rid of the Department of Education. And he wants the state to deal with education. I think doing an audit of government is a good thing for the taxpayers, because we pay a lot in taxes, and to have 50 million go to Hamas in Gaza to buy condoms, I think that's a waste of taxpayers' money. So, yeah, this is just the beginning. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Yay, yay.